A 3-star committee. Okay. I lose anybody? No. No. We are heavily. We're number 2 now. Let's go. Oliver, big 12 defensive player of the week last week. Got my 5th recruit now. And he's ready to commit. Oklahoma winning him? Man, come to a real extender. His throw power is 90, so he's got potential. He's in week 13 now, no? So, I mean, he's lying. He's lying. He's lying. If he doesn't come to me, I'm going to be super. Y'all grassroots with tight end. And he's from Texas. UT wants Oklahoma. Where's Brown? Brown. Did I even need it? Yeah, didn't even use any. So I just wanted to get some. Alright, then. Gonna lose him. Anyway. Fowler. Oh, I already got out there. Bet. Sunday bound. With him. I don't know what we're doing. With him though, he's out of Florida. Not out there with him. Prove yourself. Top 5 here. He's out of Kentucky. Pro potential. Have to have her. So it's gonna be Sunday bound. Sunday bound it is. Alright. Alright. 2 games away. Oklahoma State playing rivals Texas Tech this week. Hold on. You can go check on Ward Watson, by the way. Running back. This running back. Still on the court, okay. He ran down the fuck. Ooh. Working here. Working. Hold up, can't know you. Oliver. Walls. That's up there. Alright, let's get back to business, you know. Alright. Oklahoma State going up against Texas Tech. Oklahoma State can't lead a better team. I mean, Texas Tech can't lead a better team. I just have a pick.
In the house, Barry Sanders and Thurman Thomas built and T. Boone Pickens financed. Welcome to Stillwater, Oklahoma, home of the Cowboys, where the paddle people are ready to open up a can. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Oklahoma State Cowboys offense takes the field for the first time
winning this
today.
rivalry
These
by
rivalry games
1.
can really
It
get
was
the
24
blood
to
pumping, and
23.
we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? They have relished this tight victory since the last time these two got together, Polly.
It's just winning is beautiful, and when you beat your rival and you get those bragging rights, Palmer, it is a glorious thing.
That's the best thing about rivalry games like this. For the winning team, whoever pulls this one out here today, their fans are going to be bragging about this one for a long time.
Unloads to the wideout.
Owens, and Owens getting the ball to the 20.
On that throw for the big completion. And the Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. From the red zone, looking for a man. Throws to the wideout.
Owens, and Owens getting the end
zone.
What a touchdown.
Firing touchdown, Cowboys.
20-yard touchdown for Owens. And Cowboys go up.
Sort of set the tone,
Then
guys,
Martin
in this
will take
rivalry
six.
matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Woo! Daniels got that boy down like he was nothing. And as you see, Todd Brooks and Josh Kelly, the inside players are still up.
The Red Raiders offense has its first opportunity of the day. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field.
And this stadium is getting very loud.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes
Aaron
are
Oliver needing that running back in the backfield for a walk of his crew.
Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise continue to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations, and this is the business we live in college.
Aaron Martin, look at that and get something.
And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
That boy thought he had me.
Not the start this kid was
thought he
looking for.
had
The first
me.
pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks in the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
That's about as close as you
Especially
can get to
getting
that marker, and it will be
getting a 10
second and just a
five.
few breaths away from the first down.
And Gordon finding running room, getting the
Plays
first
his way
down.
all the way down to the 5-yard line. The Cowboys have it in scoring position on first and goal.
5 yards away.
They'll try to
Gordon
get it
getting
in
the
with the
ball.
run. They bring him down, and
Stay
he's
to the
gonna lose a yard
outside,
on
stay to
that
the
one.
outside, stay to the
Don't you
outside.
love
There.
energetic defenses that fly around and make things happen? The ones
Gordon
that get
got
in the
met at
backfield,
the
the running
line
back
there.
tries to go somewhere.
Gordon with the ball again.
There is
Nothing.
nowhere
His
to
way
go.
to
Nice
the
job by the defense.
one
Creating the tackle for a loss on first down.
yard line.
This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the
Gordon getting the ball again and trying to muster his way into the end zone.
Down.
Man, and you see those sticks, and you're like, dude, 3rd and short. I just got to fall forward and get the first down, Palmer. But the defense comes up big and gets the stop.
So on offense,
And Gordon gets the ball. Looks like he's going to be there in the backfield. Being able to move his way into the end zone for the
They'll try to add
touchdown.
another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
If I would have cut inside, I would have been turnover down. I'm so glad I cut back outside. I was like,
He'll start the return inside his 5.
Gotta have those eyes. And the return to only D and get the ball to the 11.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right.
Todd Brooks getting the ball to the 29, just short of the 30.
For this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter.
And Martin Lee in charge in the backfield measure of a game.
Continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball off.
The Red Raiders want to pick up the tempo. To the air, it's Morton. Got the quick pass. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Obviously, third downs are so critical because you get an extra chance to wear that defense out. Great job by the offense. Great job by the quarterback.
And Martin getting in the backfield again before the sack.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down yourselves and one play turns to two. Nice job by this defense, getting a sack, creating some.
Not going nowhere. Only gain of one on the play.
Solid form tackle from this sophomore.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield.
And Tom's getting pushed out of bounds.
After making a good gain on that
4th and 5. And at the end of the first quarter, Oklahoma State up 14-0.
Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. 4th down and the punt team sends it the other way. Fair catch called for and made. Oklahoma State firing on offense. They've jumped on them, executing at a high level and up 14-0.
The ball and runs to outside and fighting for yards.
Defense has gotten stops. You're in a position now, Palmer, to put the hammer down and get a 3-possession lead.
I'm really impressed with their physicality on both sides of the ball early in this one. They've been winning in the trenches. So here on offense, keep running the football and show your dominance.
Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26.
Can't get out the fucking way, bro.
They'll try to pick up the first.
Oh, finding his tight end, Ford. And Ford getting it perfect into the 49. What a throw by Bowman. Harvey has 112 yards passing on it.
1st and 10.
5
They go to the
passes.
ground. And he'll
5
pick
for
up
6.
one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
Caught near the sidelines. You'll pick up a few before going out of bounds.
When you run this out route, you know you're starting to get close to the sidelines. I know I got to start slowing down and find a way to drag or get
finding
one
Ford
toe,
again
a big toe,
for the first
whatever
down.
I can inbounds. Nice effort, nice catch, way to keep something in bounds.
The Cowboys are marching down the field. Quarterback checking the play. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Owens.
And
I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it.
We're getting the ball, running for a 1st
Brought
down.
down at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. It'll be a 1st down.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride, and they want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there.
Finding a tight end. How are you getting the 1st down
Sweet
here?
play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. And the Cowboys looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Wide receiver now comes in motion. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. The sweet feet keeping the play alive.
My goodness, why?
Back across his body, and it's intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They've stumbled a little bit out of the gate here, Jesse, finding themselves down by 2 scores.
Yeah, and their defense needs to help them out and get
In
off
black,
the field,
making
get
sure
them
that
some
there's
possessions.
no more
Didn't
yards.
spend a lot of time on the field in the first quarter, David. I think they got to run the ball here and try to establish some rhythm.
They got to establish something, and you're right. You'll wear your defense out. Continue. You keep getting the football back to them, to the other offense. You're wearing your defense out, and you'll have no shot to get back in this game.
Looking to throw, it's Morton.
And we have seen that play is dead.
Knock it away. You make shake up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20.
3rd and 10.
From the gun, wants to pass.
And the big ball.
And the quarterback goes
Multiple
down
D linemen getting in the backfield and then causing a step on the play. Preston comes out 3 and out. Preston back to the punt.
They hope the punt can bail them out.
Preston gets the
He'll
ball.
bring it back. It's
Has some
Presley.
running room. Gonna get some yards. Gets it to the 30, their own 33.
Like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
That's how I'm gonna get
gotta
some
be able to
yards.
finish
Oh my God,
drives, especially in this game. If
You-
you're going to
you didn't even do
They've got to
anything.
be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you
You
put the
haven't
ball right
even
back
done
in his
any-
hands
oh
and
my.
let him do his thing.
Ford, get over for a touchdown.
Oklahoma State hauled it
Put
in
him out,
and
bro.
just kept right on
Put him out.
running to the hallelujah
Hasn't
land.
even done anything, bro.
And this offense right now, they're doing
And
some
Oklahoma
damage
State going up
through the air.
21-0
That's
with
their
69 seconds
second
left in the
passing
second quarter.
touchdown. They thought coming into this game they were going to have some matchups on the perimeter of the field that they could take advantage of, and they've done that so
Oh,
far.
boo, your leg hurt.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Going up top on first down. With the catch, it's Kelly.
That's an interception right
And
there.
the catch was one thing, and
If
the
I
run
stay on
even
that man, that's an
better. A
interception
big
right there.
pick up on that one. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Receiver
my.
looks it in, it's complete.
Oh,
And
my.
he's still running after the move. And he found all
Austin
kinds of
getting
room
down the
and
field
got it down to
quickly.
the
And
28.
Tech going to take their
There's a
second time
timeout
out.
on the field. Tight
Of the
game
clock
here
was
late in
about
the
to-
first half. Finally, this
1:15 seconds
offense
off.
starting to
I
show a
don't think
little
that should be
juice. They
allowed.
got a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Coming after him.
And the quarterback gets sacked.
And down he goes
And
at the
Tech going to
41.
take their last
The
time
offense
out here.
calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half.
Definitely watch over.
Back to throw, it's Morton. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. Stumbled to the ground. Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal? Couldn't find a man.
And on 4th and 5, they're just going to come out and take a field goal here.
Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt.
And the kick is up and it's
Splits the
good.
uprights. Good.
Putting some
That
points on
late
the
in the
board.
half field goal always gives
Score
you
is
a
not
little boost
21-3.
going to the locker room, and they'll
If
need to
Tech
finish
really
off
get
these
the
final
ball
few
back.
seconds and not allow them to answer. Running
Coming
out of
into
time
second
here in the
half.
first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break.
Pressure
Throws to the
executing
tight
that
end. Makes a connection. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Just enough time for one final play in this half. He wants to throw. He spins that thing down the middle. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish
And
this
at
half.
the end of the first half,
Cowboys will
Oklahoma
kick it
State
away
up
to crank up the second half.
21-3. Kick is off. And Texas
He'll
Tech,
bring
they're
it
going to
back
get the
from
ball.
inside his 5.
In
And they'll
green,
bring it
they're going
down
to stop
to get
him from
the
going
offense
any
started on
farther
the
than
next drive.
15
And now the
yards. 5
offense will
points
come
after
onto the
14.
field again. He'll come out throwing on first down. They're bringing heat.
And a big
And the
ball.
quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
Getting in the
Now it's
backfield
2nd and
and
4
causing
from
a
the
sack
20.
on the play.
Wide out in motion. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Complete downfield. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. The Red Raiders will hustle to the line.
Watch outside.
Well, how
Watch
about the offense setting that
outside.
play
Watch
up? We've seen
outside.
earlier in the
Watch
game a couple
outside.
shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties.
They've got the play bottled up.
And there's a fumble on the
Well,
play.
it looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. Offense getting set for
And the
first
defense
down.
causing a fumble on
Leaves
the
it with the
field.
running
Boy,
back.
get the ball.
Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23.
Great.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on
Fighting for
first
2
down.
yards.
There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory?
Check on.
Working
Across the
that
middle.
left side
And check
now.
on. Look, he's in the end
Touchdown,
zone.
Cowboys! And the pummeling has started. Now they've
Yeah,
got a
Oklahoma
little
State
breathing
going
room.
off
They are
28,
in firm
dude.
control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up
Palms
in a
all
rivalry
over the
game.
place.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much
And
of
as
a
you can
factor
see,
momentum
Indiana
can
and
be in these
Ohio
types of
State in a
rivalry games,
tough
David. So this
matchup
game's
right now.
still
Ohio
far
State
from
leads
over.
24
And this is where my
21.
leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Yeah. Where you
He's
going?
dropped
Martin in the
behind line of
backfield for
scrimmage.
a
That'll be a
sack.
loss of
I mean,
3.
for
Not
a
what they had in mind to
loss
start
of
this
a
drive.
3
Here
on the
comes
play.
2nd and 13. Dropping back, it's Morton. Caught. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20.
Coming over.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Where are you going? That's
What
a
a
safety.
complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far back.
And bring
You
Andrew
take
back
the
to
safety.
receive.
They'll boot it away from their own 20 after taking the safety.
Andrew's going to try and find some money and get nowhere. Oh, and the Cowboys offense.
Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Here's the handoff. He'll push his way out to the 38, pick up a 3.
It's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Blocking here.
Finds his way for 3 out to the 33.
3-2, 3-2. He has
It'll be
36 rushing
3rd
yards.
and
Come on
short
now.
from their own 33.
I'm pretty sure
From the
he's
gun,
running his
wants
ball
to pass.
frequently. Well timed, though.
Quickly
Ford
to the
getting the
tight
ball.
end. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. And the Cowboys
Gonna
come
be
to the
honest.
line with a new set of downs. One running back in the
Gordon getting
backfield,
the
and he
ball
has it.
and getting a gain of
It's just so
3 on
nice
the
to know
play.
you can start
Wow.
off
Who?
on first
I
down
wonder
with
who
positive
didn't see this
plays.
coming.
Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Got it behind the line. It's Gordon. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. There is nothing to gain by kicking it away in this area of the field around midfield, going for it the wise move.
And find his tight end. His tight end getting a first down here.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A
He's shooting
first
the
down,
thing.
and they're down to the
Or if he
42.
can get his him.
The Cowboys
Kept
have
him
this
man to
offense
man right
rolling.
there. It would have been hard for me to throw that ball.
Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the wideout.
Whoa!
Wasn't ready for the
Whoa!
throw, incomplete.
Whoa!
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
He makes the connection. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Makes the catch. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
And at the end of the third quarter, the game
and
is
Oklahoma State has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Just on the edge of the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Can't get him to the ground. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Pushes ahead for 2 to the 7-yard line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He'll be brought down to the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. After this long of a drive, you have to cap it off with a touchdown, and here comes 3rd and goal. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains.
And Bowman just going to take it himself and get it to the end zone.
Oklahoma State. And the stomping has commenced. You can see it on the sideline. They built a comfortable 4th-quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0.
Oklahoma State up 37-3.
This has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense obviously just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety.
Intercepted! Intercepted!
So you got to do something
Black,
here offensively to
intercept
get into a
that,
rhythm,
man.
running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency, baby.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking to move it through the air. Trying to escape and get it himself. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. 1st down here for the offense.
Looks like Tech just trying to put
He's looking
some
to
effort
throw it.
when you're trying to steal
Fires
here.
toward the target. It's caught. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. Got his man quickly.
Doing a tackle and loss.
An even quicker loss. The defense was right there to knock him down. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw, it's Morton. Pressure coming.
And Clay getting in the backfield and causing a sack on the
I'm
play.
not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Got it in the middle, it's Douglas.
Bro, how?
Defense makes a stop, but the chains
Bro,
move,
how?
and it's 1st and goal from the 8. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They want to throw it. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing. And he makes the extra point. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Oklahoma State, 37, Texas Tech, 10.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much that this coaching staff can be happy.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like you could just put up more numbers. You know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over, don't make a mistake. But this game is well in hand.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground.
And running it to outside.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. He's now up to 71 yards rushing in this one and within striking distance of a 1,000-yard season. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each
And
side
the
takes
Bowman coming out,
every
35%
wretched breath the other one
completion.
sucks into
3
their
touchdowns,
greedy
only 1
lungs.
interception.
Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, is
Jordan
it
getting
It's
34
glorious
yards
to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media. It's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that you every year you have a couple games start. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much. This was a fun one to call.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
That is a high for him. And Rico and Martin each combining for 3 times a lot. Each doing 3 times a lot. Clay and Washington also did 1 time a lot. Oliver getting 2 sacks on the day. Clay and Rico and Martin each getting 1.5 sacks on the day, and then Washington getting half sack. Then we have Martin also getting 1 interception on the day today. Next week, Oklahoma State looks to close out their regular season with 12 wins in their losses in Colorado.